This channel is supported by TrueFire. TrueFire is an online library of lessons from some of my favourite players. There's thousands of lessons on there. You can use the promo code JNC40 to get 40% off of any of their courses. There was one pedal that I've been asked the most times to check out, not just by you guys, you know, a bunch of subscribers telling me, you know, I need to get on board with this. I can't actually see where the crack is, as she said. But also by the company itself. Various times I've got emails about this particular pedal, and it's the Kernom Ridge. Now, this is an analog drive, essentially with a digital brain. You've seen loads of people kind of comparing it to other drives. You've seen people saying that this knocked other drives off of their board. I wanted to kind of just describe and try out this pedal in and of itself without really referencing anything else. Just seeing, does the Kernom Ridge have a voice of its own? Can I find my voice via the Kernom Ridge? It's kind of the point of this video. It is a sponsored video. It's been years since the original Paul Davids video came out, and when all of those things first came out, I was kind of skeptical, and I've kind of resisted and thought, you know, let's wait until never stop playing. I'm kind of glad that I've waited, because now I've been reassured by the fact that many people have been telling me you need to check this thing out. We've got an expression pedal, MIDI in and out, 9 volts, audio in and out. So let's check it out. It feels very solid. It's like a brushed metal chassis. All of these knobs feel great. And it's a company based in France. 4 people work at that company, so a really small company. And I think let's check it out. Okay, so I wanted to, in the first instance, just plug it in. Deluxe Reverb. Okay, so we'll kind of start, I guess, everything at 12, and this mood low, mid's halfway, drive at halfway. This is my first. Okay, so that isn't doing much in the way of drive. As we turn up mood, we're now getting some drive. Okay, if I decided that mids are honky, suddenly I've now got something a little bit more glassy. If I want something more honky, okay, what about all the way up? Right, let's keep exploring this mood. Getting a bit harder clipping now. Okay, so now we could boost those mids a bit. We've got post-tone and pre-tone. What about all the way up? Now the drive. It's now starting to get into like gated. So already, without really knowing anything about the pedal, I'm just able to intuit, which is a great sign, I think, how to dial in some tone. So let's go for post tone. If I want some darker drive style tones, plenty of gain. A whole continuum of drive tones. What if I save that? Is that possible? Is that saved? Now I could have on the face of this pedal something different. Maybe this could be like a rhythm tone. That's a really positive first experience, because the tweaking aspect of it is super intuitive and the sounds are good. The sounds are there. So that's great. Not only that, without really having to read the manual, you can get some sense of what the pedal is doing and immediately have set up two sounds. You know, we've got bypass. And I can just get in there and I can think, like, is that doing it for me? Maybe it's a bit, maybe I need to take the volume down if that's going to be my rhythm tone. Now, of course, the Kernom Ridge is MIDI capable, but if you don't have the stomach for MIDI, don't be afraid, because just plug in an expression pedal and you can get something pretty cool out of it. So we turn it on, and we can then fade between the two settings that we might have here. So I might have like a kind of fairly low gain, mid-scooped, maybe sort of glassier thing going on. And what's so cool about that is that I've kind of then got a whole bunch of tones in between. And, you know, I might generally set it up to be like between a rhythm and a lead. So you hear basically what that's doing is fading between what's on the face of the pedal to your internal preset, just with the expression pedal. Very clever stuff. Let's face it, you're probably not going to sell all those other drive pedals you've got. you've got a drive pedal thing going on, right, between me and you. However, especially when you consider the MIDI capability, what I kind of think of this as, and what I think people are using it as, especially if you're someone who's into some other modelling gear, say you had your HX Stomp, well, you could have kind of favourite Kernom Ridge pairings here that you set up, you know, where kicking it onto a certain preset or a certain snapshot also kicks on the Kernom Ridge in a certain setting. And that's kind of the cool thing here. You'd have like 127 of your own favourite drive settings. This is very capable. It has a lot of different tones in there, a lot of tweakability. Their advice is basically start with everything kind of at halfway to start with. Adjust your mood first, then adjust your volume and drive, and then shape your mids, post-tone and pre-tone after that. And yeah, it's a really enjoyable pedal to use. It's not the sort of thing where you're going to be digging deep into the manual necessarily straight away. In time, I'll probably get into this MIDI thing, but I can already see, just plug an expression pedal in and a guitar, I can already do some things that I just wouldn't really be able to do with another drive pedal, so that's a really good thing. Thanks to Kernom for getting me involved with this, and let me know your thoughts on the Kernom Ridge below if you're interested in that sort of thing, and catch you in 2025. Cheers for stopping by.